Before you click off this video, I love this intro so much. But that's not the point here. The point is that I'm making another video. And that's it. Okay. Last episode, we left off by defeating the Wall of Fresh, insane boss. And we unlocked Hardmode, which gave us access to new weapons, new tools, and new bosses. Extreme bosses. But yeah, first step was I needed wings. So I thought, I played Terraria before. Leaf wings is usually what I get first. So I went ahead to the jungle, to the witch doctor, saw that he's not selling the wings. I was like, okay bro, just give me the pygmy necklace then. I guess it's alright. And then I went ahead and broke some demon altars so that I could get hard mode ores to spawn. Got myself palladium, then some orichalcum. After that, titanium, then cobalt, mithril, and adamantite. So I basically got all the ores. I did not know this was possible in this sea. Then I decided to go check up on my farm to see if it got corrupted. It didn't, but I did find the wizard NPC. Welcome home. You are not going to like it. Then I checked out the oceans and realized I forgot to build the ocean biome arena in the last episode. I felt dumb, but I immediately started building it, but I switched to the Crimson Ocean because the mobs there were a lot more forgiving than in the corruption. Construction began with the ground floor, which I will be changing into sand later so that I of course get a speed boost from the sand. Then I added 2 layers of platforms, but before finishing the arena, I had to go to the shimmer biome because I needed to shimmer stuff. I forgot what I needed to shimmer, but I found the hollow biome in the process. I mined some crystals and crystallized gel, which is a boss spawner, and I also mined some pearl stone to make myself my own hollow biome. Here's me adding walls to the ocean arena for mob prevention purposes. Then I added a roof also for mob prevention purposes. Then I went ahead and added lava to the bottom. Again, mob prevention purposes. And again, I added lava to the roof also for mob prevention purposes. I hate that I have to do this every single time I'm building an arena because it is freaking annoying. Can't you just let me fight a boss one-on-one game? Come on, you be more respectful, please. Then I went back to the farm, changed the biome there to hollow. But then, next step of preparation for me was went out and mined some palladium, the orange stuff. Crafted myself a pickaxe out of him and went back mining for some orichalcum. Purple paradise, I like to call it. Crafted myself a anvil out of the bars and a pickaxe. Went back to mining and then I mined some adamantite, then I mined some titanium, and I mined some crypto. Because today's video is sponsored by Crypto Cockadoodle-Doo, which allows you to use other people's PCs to mine cryptocurrency. No, that was a joke. But listen, sponsor, you heard me deliver that, right? Come on, like, you know, calm down. Like, if you need a sponsor, you know who to call. I also needed frost cores from ice golems. So I went ahead, did some explodingos in the snow biome. Added a layer where the mobs are gonna spawn, 2 layers to be exact. And then I relaunched the world in multiplayer. Waited for a blizzard and got 1 ice golem to spawn. Defeated him, got myself my first ice core. Then I got another ice golem to spawn. He wasn't able to touch me, but I was able to touch him like there was no tomorrow. What? Got myself all the frost cores I needed to craft frost armor, which is a great armor set for melee builds and ranged builds. Another bit of preparation I had to do was build a truffle worm farm, which are used to spawn a boss. So I found a mushroom biome near the jungle pylon that I had. Danger-proofed the place, flattened out a lot of areas for more worm spawning surface, you know. And I made like a root system so that I could easily traverse through the place. I went ahead, killed some wyverns for souls of flight. And I also forgot to mention that I did craft the Onyx Blaster, which is a great weapon, but it's genuinely easy to craft. So went back, crafted ice wings using a frost feather that I got from the ice golems. This death, I don't really want to talk about it. Like, I kind of feel embarrassed about it. But caught some truffle worms, went to the ocean biome, used a fishing rod to spawn Femboy Fishron. In this seed, I don't think he's been changed, to be honest, but it feels like he's faster. I guess he has more HP, and is it like normal to be attracted to a femboy? I'm asking for a friend, but I'm not talking about myself, I'm asking for a friend. Of course, I die, but I did realize that I needed a lot more mobility to beat this guy. I needed Crystal Assassin armor. And by the way, I'm fighting this boss pretty early because I need a weapon, specifically the Aqua Scepter, to beat another boss. Then I went to the giant arena that I built last episode. I added a mini hollow biome so that I could spawn a boss by the name of Green Slime, but it's somebody's grandpa for some reason, I don't know why. In this seed, this boss, she does her attacks way faster. In her second phase, she shoots a lot more javelin. Last but not least, it's just someone's grandpa, I guess. I don't know why. Did die, of course, on the first attempt, but this proved to be an easier than expected boss. I even got her to her second phase one time. I went back, killed the wall of fresh once again, hoping to get the firecracker, but also I wanted to get another emblem. Unfortunately, didn't get the whip that I needed. And also I began killing some hollow mimics to try and get the Daedalus Stormbow, which is an incredible weapon and it's gonna be a wonderful asset. But yeah, I finally got the bow that I needed, so the damage is good, everything is good about this weapon. Then I fought the slime once again, only to fail. And one time I got really close, but I thought if I crafted cursed flame arrows instead of ichor arrows, I would do a lot more damage. So I went ahead to the ocean from some cursed flames, fought the boss once again, got hella mad. So I just added teleporters to both sides of the arena. It's kind of scummy, but hey, I'm using my brain here, And I still died, so I added another teleportation thing in the middle of the arena. And after that, I would like to present to you clap. This was genuinely an easy boss. Like, if not for the teleporters, this would have been a lot harder, but the teleporters made her a lot easier. But hey, some may call it scummy, I call it skill of the mind. But yeah, places the relic, and from the treasure bag, I got 2 pieces of the armor set, the breastplate, and the pants. I also got the upgraded slime saddle, which is incredible, which is basically necessary for me. And then I went back to kill the slime queen once again to get the final piece of the armor, along with my favorite hook in the game, the one that allows you to teleport. Like, goddamn, that's incredible. And then I went back to the ocean, extended the Fishron arena, died a couple times to the boss, got mad once again, so I added teleporters to this arena as well. And at first, I thought I was going to use the teleporters throughout the entire boss, but nah, that's a horrible idea. I can't even get through the first phase with this. So, but I did develop an incredible strat against it. And let me explain. First phase, I spawn him, and then I immediately go to the left side of the arena. When he does his bubble attack, I start flying up, I dash to the right, and then I go under the Sharknadoes that he spawned, and then he does the Sharknado spawning attack once again. In the meantime, I'm going to the left side now, going around him to the left side, and then we do the same thing again. We repeat the process. He does the bubble, I do the thing, and he does the Sharknado, I do the thing. You know what I'm talking about. Until we get to the second phase. In the second phase, this is where it's kind of scummy, but it is incredibly useful. I use the teleporters, and whenever he does his attack, I immediately teleport, and then when he comes back, I deal some damage. When he does his attack, I teleport once again. And also, between attempts, I was farming in the underground hollow biome for the Rod of Discord, and I finally got it. This is going to be a great tool to correct mistakes that I've made in movement, but it is going to be also necessary. I'm repeating this once again. Necessary for the final bosses. of Terraria. And last but not least, third phase of this boss, what I'm doing is riding on the slimy saddle because the vertical momentum, the vertical speed is incredible. I just jump around him every single time, and every time he's either above me or below me, I just dash. I remove the freaking slime thing, and then I just dash to the sides, and it works. But yeah, one attempt I got incredibly close, like 6,000 HP left, and I died, man. Like, that is saddening. But we stand back up because we don't lose motivation, we don't lose hope. So after perfecting the strategy and perfecting my movement, I would like for you to check this out. That genuinely required pure skill, and I am genuinely proud of myself for perfecting the strat, perfecting all the movements and all the freaking patterns that I did, you know, like I knew exactly when his phases would end and when exactly I had to do the things. I'm a genius, call me a master player. Placed down the trophy, celebrated, freaking opened the treasure bag, got myself the tsunami, which is gonna be a great weapon, but I'm gonna have to kill this boss a couple more times for the Aqua Scepter or the Razor Blade Typhoon. So yeah, after all that, that's basically it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you guys so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate all the support, and I hope you have best day of your life.